Okay. I think this is as good as it's going to get because I want it to feel comfy. So, hey everybody. Today's video and content is a little bit different than usual because I am talking about something personal, which makes me feel a little bit vulnerable and nervous, but the reason for doing so is very exciting. And I want to have just a really sort of raw discussion about it rather than doing something very scripted like I normally do. I've been doing content here on YouTube for a little over 2 years, and every second of it has been so rewarding, so fun. It's really helped me heal in my personal life in so many ways, and it's been so fulfilling to be able to talk about things that are really important to me, and for that I am so grateful. And during that time of talking about severe weather and implications, I always knew that I wanted to do something that was a little bit bigger than just doing the YouTube. I really wanted to focus on things that I felt passionate about, which was mental health. The reason for that is because, and really the reason I'm so interested in weather in the first place is because of the really intense storm anxiety that I've suffered for my entire life. And it's the sole reason I'm so interested in weather and tornadoes and really talking about the implications of what people go through, because I myself have gone through a tornado and I myself have suffered from storm anxiety for so long that I knew that I wanted to create a space where people felt like they could come to and learn something, but also feel like they're not alone. In my time in this really wonderful community, I've found that there are so many people like myself who have suffered from storm anxiety, who suffer from post-traumatic stress disorders from storms, and people who are genuinely curious about a lot of those things. And in my opinion, it's just not talked about enough. And I wanted to create a space to do that. So that's what I'm doing. So after months and months of ideas and trying to conceptualize what this whole thing might look like, I finally came up with the brand Two Storms. And of course, the name does have a deeper meaning. One storm is representative of the physical tempest, if you will, the actual storm, and then the other storm represents the mental struggles or battles that we face and overcome, hence together making two storms. There are so many things I want to accomplish with this, but the best way that I can explain the Two Storms brand and mission is that I want Two Storms to bridge the gap between severe weather safety and mental health awareness. And my personal promise to all of you with this brand and to myself is to make apparel and content that is high quality, to create things that seek to inform others about severe weather safety, education, and mental health advocacy, and most importantly, to give back to a community that has meant so much to me over these past few years. And something that's really important to me is to not just talk about wanting to make change, but doing something to actually make that happen. So in order to do that, the Two Storms store and apparel will be taking 10% of profits off the top always and donating them to mental health awareness and severe weather relief charities. There are two that I've chosen to work with. The two charities that I've chosen to work with are NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and Team Rubicon, who provides, first of all, work for veterans. It's a veteran-owned company, and they do severe weather relief internationally and disaster relief. So those are my two favorite charities in those groups, and I think you all will really like them as well. I'll be sharing with you all a lot more about the journey and the experience of everything, some behind the scenes of how it's going. I've been filming vlogs for members, so they get a really in-depth behind the scenes of filming and kind of what I'm doing on the business side. So I hope you all will enjoy that. If you want to check out the Two Storms mission, if you want to check out the website, blogs, educational content, if you want to watch some behind the scenes stuff, get newsletters, and most importantly, to shop the apparel, you can find all of that at twostorms.co. I'm writing some really wonderful educational content in the blogs, and you can shop all the apparel. 10% goes straight off the top to the foundations. You can read more about NAMI and Team Rubicon on the website. There is a soft launch date coming up. I will have the specifics on that probably in the description here in this video, and I'll also have that on all of the Two Storms social media. So you can go to the Two Storms Instagram, there is a Twitter, there's a TikTok, and that's it for now, I think. You can find all of the information is going to be updated there, and of course on the website, twostorms.co. Everything will be linked down in the description. I do encourage you to check it out if you want. You don't have to. You could say, I hate this and I don't like it. And that's fine too. I am so incredibly excited to take you all on this journey with me. I'm so incredibly thankful just thinking about this being an option for me right now to start a passion project that allows me to do something positive and give back and to let people know that they're not alone. And I'm going to cry, so I'm going to stop filming this now. So yeah, I'm really excited to put this out there, and that's all. Thank you guys. I'll see you really soon. Bye. Started, and it was never going to be perfect.